So special guest coming on the show right now. And if you were watching the NFL draft and the Bears getting some stupid pick in the 4th round, who's going to be the greatest punter in the history of the game, you might have noticed this dude. Gregory, would you like to introduce our fine guest?
Yes, sir. The International Bears Fan of the Year, our number 1 pick here at CHGO Bears here today. James Gowers joins the show. How you doing, James?
Hey guys, yeah, pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me on. I know you're just speaking about London there. It'd be great to see you all as you come to London. So yeah, looking forward to that massively.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you. So what do you live in London, or what part of the area are you from?
Yeah, I'm about 40 minutes out from London, so not very, very far. If you know of Silverstone Formula One, I live right by the track that we have there. So yeah, not far from London at all.
So how does one become the International Bears Fan of the Year, right? Because they had International Fan of the Year for every team, correct?
Yeah, correct. So there was one representative from each team, someone from Mexico, someone from Australia, China, a few guys from the UK and Germany as well. It was all a bit of a crazy story, to be honest, and I really still can't believe that I am the International Fan of the Year for the Bears. But I went to an event in London at somewhere called Battersea Power Station that the NFL hosted. That was kind of like a day for UK fans for one of the games over here. It was kind of an opportunity to do like a mini combine, so I did like the vertical jump and the throwing challenge. Roger Goodell was there, people like that. And because the Bears are partnered with the UK, a representative came up to me and gave me a flyer. I thought nothing of it, kind of put it in my back pocket, and enjoyed the day, had a few beers, that kind of stuff. And then later when I was kind of getting home, I sort of remembered it in my back pocket. So it was kind of a form, it was a competition-based thing. Yeah, I filled it out. Took ages, loads of tick boxes, and why I'm a fan, where it all began, that kind of stuff. And, a few months later, I was in Latvia for a stag do. And I got this email from the Bears saying, we're reaching out to UK-based fans in preparation for the game in London, and we want to know of any fan events that you'd like to see. So I was like, oh, God, yeah, I really want to help, promote some fan events over here. So you might have seen it in the UK Bears Instagram, but they kind of pranked me. We kind of spoke about these ideas that I put a lot of work into. And then, at the end, they flicked to this video message from the Sandman himself, Jack Sanborn, announcing that I'd won. And I still can't believe it now, as I said.
And you're wearing a Sand God jersey right now?
Have to represent it. I'm gutted that the commentator, when I did my pick, got his name wrong. He called him Seaborn, but I've got to rep Jack, because he was the one that made the announcement. He told me that I was going to be making the pick as well, and then he told me that they're giving me 2 tickets to the London game. So yeah, I got to say thanks to Jack there.
So there were supposedly over 800,000 people at that draft. Take us through walking out onto that stage. It must have been wild. It must have been a trip. You didn't look nervous at all, and you had those Lions fans held down. I loved it. So, take me through, how did that all come about?
Yeah, no, I felt like a bit of a puppeteer. I had the Lions fans on absolute strings, and that was my goal. I wanted to rile them up. I wanted to, make them hate me, and I hope they do. But yeah, it was kind of a weird thing. So I obviously knew I was going to be doing this pick unless we traded it. So thanks to Ryan Poles for not trading it. But about 10 picks before, they called me up to go into sort of the back room, kind of the behind the scenes of the whole stage of the draft. And I was chilling in this kind of dark room with a big kind of TV screen with a huge Excel spreadsheet on with all the picks coming through. So I was seeing the picks before they were even getting announced to the public, and I was chilling in there with nonetheless Sketch the streamer, because he picked one after me. So that was a weird experience, just me and Sketch in this random room waiting to go out. So I was kind of psyching myself up. I didn't have anything planned that I was going to say. I was just kind of thinking, yeah, I'm not nervous. This is my moment. I'm going to smash this. And when they told me, yep, your time is up, this is the pick, and I was like, oh my God, we've drafted a punter in the 4th round. I'm about to go out in front of 175,000 people there on the day and announce a punter in front of everybody. But I thought, nah, I'm just going to own it. Went out there, greeted by thousands of boos straight away, and that's when I knew, I had them in my hands like that, and I could play up to the crowd. I was saying if I was a fan of Tennessee or something, the crowd wouldn't really be that fussed or bothered about it. But because it's a rival, because of that kind of hatred there, I was able to play up to that. And the first line, it's my new catchphrase now, was hey Bears fans, can you hear anything? Because I can't. Once I heard all those boos, then I know I had them.
Were you drinking?
No. So the 2 nights before, I drank too much. If I'm honest with you, Carm. I had too much. In the bear pit, I was screaming my lungs off. But then for day 3, I thought, oh my God, I'm actually going to be going out in front of people, so I'd better be a bit responsible. And it was like 11 a.m. By the time I got there, so a little bit too early. But I did certainly have a few after to calm down.
Not too early for me. I mean,
right? do they give you any rules about what you can or can't say?
To be honest, no, which surprised me because I could have said anything. I could have sworn. I could have said something really bad.
And that would have been the end of International Fan of the Year, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I said, if they ever invite me back to Green Bay next year, I will definitely get cancelled, to rile up the Packers fans. But no, they didn't tell me anything. I was really, really fortunate as well that it was an easy name to say, like Tory Taylor. I didn't want a name that I could not pronounce. So that was kind of a bit of a relief for me there. And yeah, obviously I went out there, did my thing. And the whole, thing I wanted to do was make Bears fans proud, not just in the US, but internationally as well. And hopefully I did that, guys.
Well, you definitely did. I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch. You get everybody riled up.
Well, so I don't think you get to do back-to-back year performances. So why don't we just act like we're in Green Bay? This is next year, and you're back up. And how would you do it?
Oh God, you put me on the spot. So I'd go up to the podium and I'd kind of do like a sniffing thing. I'd go, "Can you smell that? Something stinks. Is it the rotten cheeseheads? Maybe. Is it the city of Green Bay? Possibly. Is it them Packers fans? Most definitely. But what stinks the most is them Green Bay Packers. NFL, why are you doing the draft in a sewer? Come back to a better city. The best city, Chicago." Something like that.
Let's go.
Let's go, James.
Right on the spot. Right on this. James, you're a natural. So now, so now,
Braggs, by the way, you've been fired. We're hiring James.
Hey,
okay.
I fully
Region out, London in.
The London meatball. When we go out there, I'm sure I'll be too inebriated to do any of the shows anyway. You can take my spot. Happy to do that. So, James, the next day you went back to Halas Hall, right?
Yeah.
After you made the selection.
I went to Halas Hall before the draft, and that was
the draft.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had a choice to either do it before or after. And now, if I had my time again, I'd probably go after, because then people would know me a bit more. But I went before, and that was still amazing. Not many fans get to go to Halas Hall, so that was an absolute dream come true, really. I mean, I met Kevin Warren. He gave me his business card. I met George McCaskey. Obviously, I met Sanborn. And I was just walking around the place, like even in the canteen area, bumping into Darnell Wright, who's an absolute monster of a man. Coach Floose at the salad bar. It was just surreal, man. And I saw Ryan Poles do his lap outside. So he walks around the practice field every single day.
Did he have his vest on?
Yeah, so he had his Jordans on, he had the swag on, he had his AirPods in, and he was just going for a walk. And I thought, that's a man on a mission. That is a man that is going to take our franchise to a Lombardi. And yeah, so it was just awesome. And yeah, something I'll never, ever, ever forget.
James, behind the scenes, can you remember what Floose had on his salad? Did he go croutons? Was it extensive dressing? Can you break
Was he a saucy Floose?
I'm interested in a Floose salad, oddly.
Well, Floose he's gone all healthy now, hasn't he? He's looking good, I must say. He's got the beard, he's got the hair, he's working out, so he's gone pure health. But the food at Halas Hall was absolutely unreal. The selection that the players have was just phenomenal. So yeah, no, that was really, really cool, just to be in and around that. And shout out to the Bears representatives that allowed me to do that.
Real quick, obviously the Bears are coming back to London here this year. We look forward to seeing you when we get out there, playing again at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I was lucky enough to be able to go to that game a few years ago when they played. I'm assuming you went to that game as well?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So I guess my question is, what advice would you give to fans that are coming over, that are going to be visiting London for the first time? Like, what are some of the things that they should be doing when they taking the event, obviously outside of hanging out with us and CHGO Bears?
Yeah, and I love the trip that you guys are putting together. That sounds amazing. And anyone that hasn't, do sign up to that trip that the guys at CHGO are putting on, because that will be a great time. But yeah, like you say, I went to the game back in London in 2019. It was good and it was cool to have the Bears over. But obviously we had Trubisky then, but he was even injured, so it was Chase Daniel starting. It was an away game against the Raiders, but this time it is a home game. The Bears is one of the most supported franchises in the UK, so there will be plenty of navy blue and orange out there. I promise that. But for you guys that might be coming over for the first time to London, don't stay in Tottenham. Travel in there. Tottenham is not the nicest of areas. I can say that myself because I'm a season ticket holder at Tottenham. They are my soccer team, so I go there quite a lot. But there's so many sights to see. All the main ones, obviously. Big Ben, London Eye, a river cruise down the River Thames. You got to get a good old typical full English breakfast or fish and chips. All the delicacies that we have over here. But yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Your breakfasts are terrible, James.
No, mate. No, I'm not having this. No.
They're terrible.
Our bacon is superior to US bacon. I'm sorry, man.
Bacon's fine. The rest of the stuff on the plate is complete nonsense.
It's like a 4-year-old, James. Don't listen to him.
Pancakes, waffles,
chocolate
ham, chocolate milk.
We call that dessert over here. We don't have waffles for breakfast. That's a dessert.
What's the English breakfast again for those that don't know?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, Tom?
What is the English breakfast for those that don't know?
You need to do it properly, okay? So you've got a couple of sausages, a couple of bits of bacon, baked beans, either sunny side up egg or scrambled egg, black pudding, which is fried pig's blood. You've got hash browns, proper hash browns, not some of that American rubbish that you guys have. Fried bread as well. There's so much. You need to get a proper English breakfast. Proper go full
text before lunch move. I love it. Let's go.
Just complete nonsense.
I can't wait.
Hey, have you seen a fish called Wanda there, James? You're probably too young for that. Or have you?
Yeah, I am too young. I'm only 25, Carm. But it is my birthday tomorrow, actually, so I'll be turning 26 tomorrow. So this is a treat.
There we go, the old Matsui.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've had a good couple of weeks, to say the least.
Go watch that movie. It does a great job for your city. And by the way, forget about the Bears for just a second. I need tickets for Wimbledon, James. Can you hook that up?
Carl, tickets to Wimbledon. I thought you'd be playing there soon. You're a master at tennis and pickleball. You're a man.
Don't do this, James.
A bohemian amongst men. You're a barbarian, Carm. You're an absolute legend. I was thinking earlier. I know obviously Nick and Hogue aren't here. My thoughts are with them. But I liken you guys to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you've ever been compared to those before, but I've got Leonardo, the leader. I think that is Mr. Adam Hogue. Someone that you depend on, someone that you go to advice for. Donatello, the brains, the innovator, the analysis, Mr. Nicholas Moriano. Raphael, the red guy, the angry guy, the guy you want to go into war with, Mr. Gregory P. Allen Braggs Jr. And then my favorite of the Ninja Turtles, the funny one, the lovable one, the one that keeps everybody entertained, Mr. Mark Carman. All right, so that is my comparison. I thought I'd have to share that.
Very good.
Love it.
I'm a Ninja Turtle at heart.
You are.
Damn it.
I love it.
James, you're my favorite person in the history of the show, so come back, please.
Awesome.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure. No, it's crazy. I listen to the show every day, so to actually be on it is another dream come true, to be honest, guys. So thanks so much to you, Braggs, for reaching out.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming on, and congratulations once again. You did such a great job, and you did make Bears fans proud. There's been a bunch of people in our chat singing your praises as well, so it's fun to talk to you. Look forward to shaking your hand and sharing a drink with you when we head over there here in a few months.
Yeah, hit the like button for James.
Yeah.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
And a full English breakfast, Braggs. We'll have to go for one. I'll show you a proper.
All right.
Yeah.
First pint is on Carm.
I'll go 5 pints. Let's go. I'll just spend money like I'm Braggs when I'm over there. Act like I'm the richest man on the planet. Thanks, James. You're the man, brother.
Thank you, guys. Take care. All the best. Bye now. See you in London.
We all silly like the mayor.